bring forth what is within, do you feel like the education system brings out what's within you?
Not at all.
No, not at all. I feel like when...
If anything, it blocks what you want to bring out of yourself.
Like, they just want you to do what they want you to do. They, like, basically, I feel like they forced me to, like, learn
things that
whatever
you
they
know.
want you to learn. To, like, almost make you into what
they want you to be. They're, like, training you up to be what you want, what they want you to be.
Yeah. Exactly what I think, to be honest.
No, I don't even think you need school, but
you need some sort of education, but not. You don't need to learn like massive equations. You just need to learn the basics and then like life skills after.
And also, you need to be given a choice of what you want to learn about, rather than them saying that you got to learn this, you got to learn that. You should be given a choice.
And I think that you should be given the choice whether or not how long you stay at school and like
whether you even go down in the first place.
Yeah,
it should be a choice.
As opposed
to force. And
yeah, like when I didn't go to school, my mum got fined for it, but at the end of the day, it's my choice. Like, I didn't see why I have to go to school if I didn't want to. Like, it's my life, my choice at the end of the day.
It's harder.
We talked about that before, haven't we? Like all the rules they set out, like it even says like what the law actually says that you like statute or like you must or may, like you don't have to actually obey by the rules. Like
it's when you sign up to school, you're then in their control.
Yeah, when you sign into the register, you're in their control basically.
And they are to do with you as they wish, which is not right at all.
No.
So for the next generation that's growing up now or at school, how do you feel it needs to change? How would you change it?
I would, like I said, give the kids the choice of what they want to learn about, because if you give kids a choice and they actually want to learn about something, they'll excel themselves.
They'll work much better.
Yeah, they'll work much harder because they want to learn about it, something they're interested in.
Yeah.
So they'll naturally, they'll naturally do it and they'll naturally excel at it.
And they'll enjoy what they do. Because I think the main part of doing something well is enjoying it and being happy whilst you do it.
Yeah.
And if you ask any kid, I guarantee they'll say that they hate school.
They don't like to be there.
They do. Really, they've just forced you to do what you don't want to do.
Yeah, and 99% of kids will not want to be in school every single day. It's like, they just hate it. Well, I know I do anyway.
Yeah, same.
And me.
You get some police that are right, but then you get some police that are just complete dickheads, to be honest. Like, I can't really explain it.
It's like, without even knowing it, you want to rebel against the police because it's like you just...
They're teaching you the wrong thing, really. Like, they're not actually teaching you law, they're teaching you statute law. Like, they just like bring things on you that you don't want to come on you. Like, they like try and find things to like try and arrest you for it, or like they harass you basically.
It's the fact that you feel they can take away like your life, because if they wanted to arrest you, they don't even need a good excuse. I got arrested the other day just for swearing, and they took me back to the station, took my fingerprints and everything, just for saying a word, just a normal word.
As in the English language, it's no different to any other word.
I just feel like they've just, who gives them the right and the power to take our lives away just for saying a word? Like, I could have not been able to get a job or anything just for saying one single word.
Yeah.
Like,
and who says that they should have the power to have that authority? Why do they have to have that authority?
who makes the decisions?
Yeah.
Like, who tells them what to do? We don't know. I'm pretty sure no one knows who makes those decisions, but I reckon it's just unfair how we ain't told about it and they're allowed to just take us away.
Politics is...
I think they've
ridiculous.
got the complete wrong mindset about how they're running the country. Like,
yeah, we're not even eligible to vote. So, but then all the politics that they create they affect us. So why should we not have the power to vote? Yeah. And it's debatable whether our votes even mean anything anyway. Yeah. It's debatable whether it's not fixed, but no one knows that for sure.
I think that it's mainly our country's fault because we're in their country, and if they came into our country and started like, well, dictating and causing them harm and stuff like that, like we would, yeah, they would fight back. We would fight back if they did the same to us. I just think we should withdraw all our soldiers and just let them stay to our own countries, and then everyone is happy. Let them do their thing, and just us do our thing. Yeah.
The only reason why we're over there anyway is because of money.
And oil, resources.
Yeah, which we don't even need. So it's disgraceful.
The general point is, aren't we supposed to have a military of defence?
Yeah, military of defence. We're not defending, we're attacking.
Yeah, exactly. There's like defending, and there's going over another country, and it's creating problems for just money.
And creating conflict.
Yeah.
For not even for a valid reason. And our people, our English soldiers, are dying for a cause that's not even there.
And I believe they tell us the wrong thing on the news. Yeah. They hide what actually really happens, like all the innocent people who get killed over there. Yeah. That's not what we see on the news. Yeah. They tell us that we're trying to stop terror, but we're really the ones causing the terror.
Yeah, we're creating it.
Like it's our country doing it, not theirs.
Well, yeah. What is a terrorist? Yeah. Have you ever actually asked yourself, what is a terrorist?
A terrorist could be anyone. Like you don't have to be like from Pakistan or Iraq or anything like that. Like terrorist could be anyone, from any age,
anyone who causes terror,
any colour.
Yeah.
Why do we associate terrorists with being Muslims and black?
Exactly.
It's not. We're all the same on the inside. We're still the same on the inside. It's just what we do. Anyone can cause terror. Yeah. It's just an act of terror. Like we cause terror over in their country every day, for years now. Like,
and it's disgraceful.
And we don't get called terrorists.
So the very definition of terrorism is most Western governments.
Yeah, basically.
Really.
Not at all.
No, not in any way, shape or form.
It's what they want to put out there, and it's what they want you to believe, and they don't represent the people at all.
Us, really.
Yeah.
Like we're getting addicted to like channels that we want to watch. Like we have to, we go in at a certain time to watch a certain program.
We have to tune in.
And then we're like glued to the TV, like.
And there's no communication in your families anymore because everyone just wants to watch that TV, that program.
And no one's creative anymore. Like they all just think, oh yeah, we'll watch TV tonight. That's it. Like that's it.
No one
sit down, watch TV, have their meal, and then that's it. Like,
nobody reads books. Yeah. Everyone just watches TV and just sits there like a zombie. It's brainwashing, and everyone does it.
Yeah. And they put on those programs what they want you to like
take in.
Like say. You watch people like rich and famous and you think, yeah, I want money. But what really is money? Like,
money isn't happiness.
People think as celebrities is people they look up to, but really are they people to look up to? Like there's people that have done a lot more for the world that no one even knows about. And then they're not celebrities.
They're not famous.
Yeah, because they're not famous, they're not important. Like TV just changes your mind and like
influences you in the wrong ways.
Yeah.
Completely.
But is it just misdirection? The real stars that you should be connecting with is those in the sky, and connecting back to nature and who you really are. Not the stars on the television.
TV completely takes away nature from you because all you want to do is sit inside. You don't want to go outside. You want to sit inside, watch TV, be glued to a box.
Yeah. What I'd much rather learn about the world and like it's interesting, like just learning about animals. Why would you want to sit there and watch a celebrity or stuff when you can learn about the world? You know how it really interests me, but people have seemed to lost that interest and just moved on to like celebrities and fame and fortune. But really, the magic in the world is just what's around us.
Nature is here everywhere. That's what you need to focus on, not something in your house that people are dictating what they put on that television to make you believe what they want you to believe. You need to look around you and appreciate what's around you rather than watching TV and appreciating that.
Appreciate life, realise that life is a gift and just appreciate what is here, what you've been given. Don't take nothing for granted.
Yeah, because too many people take everything for granted and it's not right. You need to appreciate everything.
I reckon it makes it worse because technology is growing at such a rapid rate that people are like glued to their phones, TVs like we just spoke about, and it's just growing at such a rapid rate that that's all that loads of money is being put into it, loads of people's hard work is being put into new technology, but really all it's doing is messing with our heads and messing with the world.
Yeah,
when they bring out new technology, we want to get that money to go and get that, and then we want to go and get more money, because when they bring out more technology, and then it just goes on like that, really. Like they just bring out more technology.
it's just more money.
Like they brought out iPhone 4S, like a couple of months after iPhone 5 come out. It's pretty much exact the same, no difference whatsoever.
It's just all about the money and making their money. It's all about the money.
Money makes the world go round.
So they say.
A piece of paper.
Is money just not energy?
Yeah, money is energy. It's a transfer of energy, because someone's put energy into earning that money, and then it's then passed on for something that someone else has put energy into making. So it's just a transfer of energy. It's not even a currency. It's energy. Everything's energy. But no one knows that. No one believes that. Everyone just thinks it's a note, but really it's energy.
It's a voucher.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? I was watching a documentary thing about it, and like, it's basically just a voucher like that the bank set up to instead like instead of coins, like people used to hand in their coins, and then
they're gold.
They used to like then they're like, oh yeah, that brand new piece of paper, but it's just a voucher.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
It's worthless.
It's non-existent. Yeah, it's worthless.
Has no value at all. But everyone thinks that it's valuable. But really, how can a piece of paper be valuable?
Yeah.
It can't be.
And people can make money themselves.
Yeah.
No.
It's paper. It's not valuable.
Yeah.
Celebrities trend the fashion.
Yeah.
Shops, they dictate.
Advertisement.
Yeah, they dictate what the fashion is, what looks good, what doesn't look good, and it's not even your choice. No one's unique anymore. It's just you go into a shop and you think,
follow the trend.
yeah, you follow the trend. You see someone else. You see someone else. They got a similar thing on, so you want to go and get that because you think it looks nice.
Yeah.
But it's not unique. It's not your choice, and it's not what you want it to be. You're just following someone else. When
you're buying like when like you get labels on the clothes, that's just like that. Like you go to another country and see what they're actually doing to like your clothing. Like just they're slums. Like it's like pure
little
poor,
kids making
little
your
kids,
clothes.
like poor people making your clothes. Like and when you're buying that, you're encouraging it. Like to have
you're
more.
supporting it.
Yeah, you're basically
You're supporting.
It's like wearing a football top. You're basically supporting what they're doing. Basically.
Yeah, you're supporting slavery.
Yeah.
Because that's all it is. It's slavery.
And it's wrong. It is wrong.
It's completely wrong.
Like the shoes on our feet are probably made by like little slaves in China or
They probably cost
India
about
or
£2 to make.
Yeah,
they
they
put up to like 70s, 80 quid like
to buy them.
isn't it?
Because it's all about the money.
So why are you all following it?
Because that's a dumb thing. That's what happens. That's just a dumb thing. Everyone does it. And if you go out of that zone,
People,
you're then an outsider.
Yeah, people take
and then people will laugh at you.
Laugh at you, like
yeah,
judge you, place you in this like
Place you in a category.
Yeah, in a category which
Which
doesn't
no one
even
should be
exist.
placed in. Yeah, no one should be placed in categories.
There's no definition of weird or wrong, or there's nothing that's wrong or right. It's just a matter of opinion and what you believe.
Yeah, what you believe is right and wrong, and what you want to do. What it's up to you what you want to wear. You shouldn't have to follow trends
or worry about what people are going to say.
Yeah,
about
because
you
that's why you follow the trends, because you're worried about what he's going to say, what she's going to say. Everyone just needs to be what they want to be unique, and wear what they want to wear, and not worry about what anyone else thinks.
So why aren't more people doing that? Why are you not creating your own clothes or creating your own fashions or
Because it's not encouraged.
creating.
People are scared to take the first step,
Yeah.
like away from what people say is right. People are too afraid to make that first step and say, no, I'm not going to dress like that, I'm not going to do this. People are too scared because they're worried about the consequences. But like, I don't reckon people should be worried about the consequences, because it doesn't matter what people say about you, because it doesn't mean it's true. If you're happy in who you are, then it doesn't matter what anyone else says.
Yeah, if you're happy with what you look like, why does it matter what everyone else says? But it's just, that's been drummed into you, that you need to wear this, you need to wear this, you need to wear that, you need to wear that. And it's then you think if you're not wearing that, then you're
classed an outsider.
Yeah, you're not right.
And no one wants to be an outsider.
Yeah.
No one wants to be that person where everyone looks at you and thinks, what the hell is he doing? What does he look like?
And no one wants to be laughed at as well, because it makes you feel that small, and no one wants to feel like that. So that is why everyone follows the trends, and that is why everyone's so scared to then make a move and be different and be unique. But
As we were saying before, everyone's just become consumers. And what we don't need to stop being is consuming and creating.
yeah, creating rather than consuming.
We're born to create, and we need to start creating and being unique and not being scared. But the school system has got a lot to answer for. Because when they put you in school, they put you in houses and divide you up into ages.
Everything's about categories and money. And
Why can't everyone just be in the same class, or everyone be taught the same things? It's like if you're not capable of what they say you are, you're put in a lower group, so then you feel like you're stupid.
And then
but you're
you
not
do
stupid.
less well, 'cause
yeah,
they don't teach you as well.
They teach you like crapper things, and don't they? Like they teach you worse things. Like they try and make it easier, but then that
Yeah.
ain't helping you at all. They need to try and get someone in to help you understand what it means and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not just go, oh yeah, we're going to dump you in that classroom because you're a dumbass.
and we're going to dump you with a textbook, and then you then feel yourself, if you get put in that situation, that you're stupid. And no one should be made to feel stupid, because it's not right. No one's stupid. Everyone's the same. Everyone's just as intelligent as anyone else. It's just that some people find it harder to grasp things.
Yeah, you just need a bit of help, like on the way.
Yeah.
They need encouragement. Like, if you're placed at the very bottom, then you're never going to have the spirit to achieve your full potential.
Yeah.
Because you think, oh, I'm stupid, I'm dumb. But if they take you and put you in a high set and say, yes, you can achieve it, just work hard at it, then people will do much better.
People will achieve, because it's encouragement, it's motivation. Everyone needs motivation.
Well, I find that's bad, like when they just dump a textbook and go, oh yeah, copy that text out, and then they think you're going to just memorise it like straight off. When that
doesn't
ain't the
teach you anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous. That doesn't teach you anything. Putting some words in front of you.
And then writing it onto your book.
But then it's debatable that that's all school is about. It's copying things and remembering things. So that's what they want you to do.
Whoever will do the best in school is whoever's got the ability to remember what's written down in front of them best. If you're not very good at remembering what's written down in front of you, then you're not going to do as well as, say, someone who can remember everything they've ever written down.
Yeah,
Like,
because that's all it's based on. That's all exams are based on, is being given information, consuming information, and then spouting it out on request. That's all school's about. And if you can't do that, if you're not very good at that, then you're not going to achieve in school.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're not going to achieve.
So the system's not empowering you to be you.
No, it's training you up to be what they want you to be, and no one should be forced to be someone that they don't want to be. But that's what school's all about. So yeah, school does have a lot to answer for.
They should encourage you to be creative, not to like copy things off like books and stuff like that. They should like, oh yeah, write your own story, or like not like copy someone else's story and then try and remember it. Like why can't they try and like encourage people to be creative?
And the creative subjects in school, like art or art and design, whatever, they're not encouraged as much as English, maths.
They're not the most
But
important
it's still
subjects.
copying again in art.
Yeah, exactly.
You get stencils and you have to copy it again. Like what?
It's not creative. It's not off your own back. It's something that they want you to do this.
They just looked up on the internet, found it.
And then you've got to copy it. And apparently that's art, that's creative. That's not art. Art is
What you feel inside, your own passion. When you create a picture, if you're an artist, you do draw what you feel inside. But they just say, yeah, this is a good bit of artwork, copy it. So then you think whatever they're teaching you is the right thing, so you learn it. But really, is it the right thing what they're teaching you? Like in school, they never teach you about what happens after you leave, because when I left school it was like, wow, like I'm in the real world now, like what now? But they never taught me the skills I need for life, like what do I do after I leave school, how do I sort my money out, how do I secure my life. All they taught me was how to write some crappy figures on a bit of paper, copy it out of a textbook. That's all they ever taught you.
Which is nothing that you don't even need anyway. You don't need that in life. You need to know, like you just said, you need to know how to sort your money out, how to live, how to be creative, and how to
provide for yourself.
Yeah, how to provide for yourself. They don't teach you that. All they teach you is maths and English and, you know.
Science.
All you need to know is how to read and write, and then after that you explore what you want to explore.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't, like, when you leave school, then you're on your own path. Then you can learn about what you want to learn about, as opposed to being forced to learn about certain things.
There's so much more to life.
They just try and make you build up, like, so you when you leave school, you got a 9-to-5 job, and then that's it.
You're a slave,
basically.
Yeah,
they limit you.
You are a slave.
You're a slave.
Like the United Kingdom is a company, isn't it? Apparently, but I reckon that's why we're working. Like
that's why we get benefits, because
that's why we get benefits, because that's their way of paying us, really. But like they call it benefits, so it looks like we benefit from it. Like, and they're like, oh yeah, that's good, but it's not. It's just stupid.
And school limits you as well, because you then believe that there's not much to life apart from earning money and having a 9-to-5 job and doing the same thing every day. They limit you. They don't encourage you to believe above
they don't ask
above
you what
work.
You want to do, like
they
later
don't.
on in life. They just go, oh yeah, you're doing that, you're doing this.
They don't.
Get on with it.
Yeah, it's like they don't encourage you to think outside the bubble, like to explore, to like yeah, you learn from your mistakes, but you have to make them mistakes to learn from it, not to drill something into you so you never make them mistakes.
Yeah, and
your life is there for you to like experience and explore.
They need an education when teachers care about you as well, not just like, oh yeah, this is my job, I got to do this, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They need to actually care like what they're doing about their job, not just thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get paid at the end of the day for this. Like they actually need to like put some work in as well.
And they actually need to care.
Yeah.
There's no care in the teaching system at all, which isn't right. They need to actually find people that actually care about our kids' education, and it's got to be the right education, and then the school system will work properly as it should. Yeah. And they also need to encourage kids to believe, and not believe in what they can achieve, rather than limit them to, oh, you can only do this. This is how it is. They dictate to you, and kids at a young age, they're going to believe that because they're susceptible.
They're just like, oh,
it's drummed into you since you're like a really, really young age. Like when you go to primary school, there's rules. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that. It's drummed into you until you're like 16 years of age, and because that's just what you learn. You learn that's the rules, and people just believe it and think is right, but it's not at all right. Like, why should they make our rules for us? Why should they decide what we choose to do?
Yeah.
Like,
it's like they're already making our life for us. Like, it's like they're planning it out. Like, oh yeah, you've got to do this, blah 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 blah. Like, it's like they want us to do that. Like,
all that school does is like teach you to be your master's image. We don't know who makes the rules. They just want to teach us and create us into who they want us to be. Yeah. They want us to be a slave who works 9 to 5, because we think that we have to earn money to live good. So we will work 9 to 5. But if everyone turned around tomorrow and said, right, I ain't going to work, everyone in the world, no one likes going to work. If you didn't want to go to work, if everyone turned around, I'm not going to work now, what could they do about it?
Yeah, exactly.
Everything would collapse.
Everything would collapse. They'd have to be nicer to us and treat us in the right way for us to work and like help the country work. Like, just it's stupid.
But do we need an authority? Do we need a government in the first place?
No, I don't think we do. I think that we could get along with not a police force, but some kind of force that enforces rules that everyone agrees on, we could have a force that enforces rules that everyone.
Unless you don't cause like harm or like loss or distress to anyone, then
you shouldn't be punished for
yeah,
it.
you shouldn't be punished for anything else, like anything you do. Like whatever you do is up to you. Like
Yeah, as long as you don't affect anyone else in the process, why should you be punished for it?
yeah.
You shouldn't. It's not right. Yeah, it's a plant.
It's a plant.
No, do you feel
Grows
like it's
naturally.
criminalised?
No, it shouldn't be criminalised because and they make out like it can kill people as well when not a single person has died from just smoking cannabis. Not one single person. And then it's a drug that is really harmful and is criminalised, and if you smoke weed then you're not going to achieve well in life. Like peers in school, when they found out that we smoked weed, they
tried stopping it straight away. Like they like put us in isolation. Like they didn't want
Yeah.
us to like hang around with like this like the other people in school. Like they tried putting us in like
Meetings with drug experts
They tried like
and
putting us
stuff.
in meetings and like drug experts and like counselors and shit.
it's even though it's not a drug and it's not even harmful.
Yeah, like it's grown naturally. Like
Yeah.
how can you say it's
There's
a drug?
like something
that's
ridiculous.
Like putting that in a Rizla and saying that's a drug. Like it's just
It's,
stupid,
it's
isn't it?
ridiculous.
There's something ridiculous, like 1,500 other uses for weed. Like you can make paper, you can make wood out of.
You can
weed.
make anything
make
out of hemp.
5,000
And they're
materials
cutting
out
down
of
our trees and saying we're losing oxygen and the world is dying. But really, they're just taking away this weed, which we could use that instead. But they've just made it
can use it to
illegal
run
because
cars,
people
like-
can
Yeah.
people smoke it.
They-
Stop global warming. Well, if global warming exists anyway, but I don't reckon it does.
Yeah, global warming doesn't exist. It's a money-making scheme.
But back to cannabis, why do you feel that you need to use it?
It's just like
I guess
alcohol,
it-
like it's just a laugh. Like your mates, like you're with a group. It's somewhat like you'll enjoy. Like you want to smoke it, and then it's just like as a laugh.
And also, it gives you a different perspective on life.
Yeah.
If you was to smoke a spliff now and listen to what we were saying, you would probably most likely agree with us rather than think, oh,
And
what are
you-
these kids talking about?
Yeah, and also you
would
take it in.
understand. Yeah,
You take it in
listen
more.
and take it
And you
in.
want to find out more as well when you're staying. Like, see, like you're like watching something, like, and then you're like, oh yeah, I find that really interesting. And you keep like looking into it more and more and more, and then you find out more stuff about it. Like this is how like we kind of know like stuff about this. Like
That's exactly how we got into
Yeah,
it.
like,
Yeah,
because
smoking cannabis, yeah.
we were smoking one day, and then who was it who brought it up? One of you brought it up,
Yeah.
and we just started looking at it.
And we all
stuff.
found that we were really interested in it as well, which I wouldn't have expected. But everyone in our group was interested in it, and we all started,
literally
researching it.
researching and learning on of our own accord and what we want to learn about.
Because this affects us. This is what annoys me. This is what annoys all of us. We sit here and think, like, all this stuff that we've just spoke about, it really annoys us. Like that we can't change it, and no one understands or listens to you because they think you're just a silly little kid.
Yeah, you get labelled as a mad person, or you get labelled as a silly little kid
on drugs and
that's been told the wrong information, and you're just on drugs and you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You get labelled as that.
But back to cannabis, I heard that can cure like cancer. Like if you like rub hemp oil on your like skin cancer, it can go away. Like it can like and it
It can
shrinks.
cure
It can shrink the tumors as well. Like
And it also can
stimulate cancer cells.
yeah.
We was diagnosed like legally for old people if they have pain. But what happens if you're my age and you've gone through the hardest life, you've got pain, and then just to top that off you get arrested for having a plant on you and put in prison, which has made your life even worse. They just don't
Yeah.
care. Like I started smoking it because I was going through a hard time, and then it took my mind off it, and I was having a laugh with my mates. I never affected anyone else. It was only me and my mates who sit down, roll up a spliff, and have a laugh. That's all we were doing.
It's just like drinking alcohol. People go to
Yeah.
the pub, get wrecked out of their face, and go and start fights. When you smoke weed, you just go and sit in like someone's house,
And chill out.
listen to music.
There's no aggression.
Yeah, there's no aggression whatsoever. But then when like people do cocaine, heroin, like fucking alcohol, like they're just off their head. They don't know what they're doing. Like at least at least when you smoke cannabis, you actually know like what you're doing. Like,
and you have full control of your body.
Yeah, you're in a stable state of mind to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, look at you. We went into English. You did like twice as well in the English lesson, which you would normally do when we weren't stoned.
Yeah, I was stoned and I passed English, and and when I wasn't stoned, I failed like 4 marks. So just proved it all, done it.
And they say it makes you dumber, but really it opens your eyes to a completely
they try and pass
perspective.
they try and pass the fact that it kills brain cells.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
What they done? They basically suffocated the monkeys when they done this test. They suffocated the monkeys, which if you get suffocated, it will kill brain cells. That's just the obvious. Like,
yeah, they force fed them like 40.
Yeah, that's their scientific research was suffocating monkeys with cannabis.
Yes, it was like 60 British Columbian joints in the space of like 5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, and then obviously they're going to die because it's overdosing. It is a plant. Obviously you can overdose on it.
And it was fed through a gas mask, so the monkey had no other way of breathing. So he was just breathing in something ridiculous like 60 spliffs in 5 minutes. And I'll challenge anyone in the world to smoke 60 spliffs in 5 minutes. Like,
you wouldn't even be able to do that.
To overdose on weed, you need to smoke like 15 joints in 15 minutes in there.
It's more than that. It's a lot more than that.
No, it's 20 joints in 15 minutes. And
no, it's more than that. It's like 1,500 joints in 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
To overdose on weed.
Even 10 joints in 5 minutes still wouldn't. That would still be impossible.
It takes more than 5 minutes to smoke one.
Yeah.
Let alone fucking like 1,500.
What about jobs?
Is there a job out there for you, and do you really need a job?
No, I don't think you need the job.
No, I don't know. But you need to earn like some kind of money to actually live now, don't you? Like,
yeah, but
without money, you'll just be like a tramp on the street. Like.
Yeah, but in this society, but if society changed and it was just a transfer of energy rather than currency, then you wouldn't need a job. You just make things to swap, or
if everyone had like the same house, same amount of money, then everyone should get along really. Like they shouldn't like.
Yeah, there would be no conflict.
They shouldn't have flats.
I think
for, like,
that
poor people, they should give them nice houses to live in, not some like little like crack den that they just sleep in and then that's it. Like, I think
the government should stop the Polish people and all the foreign people coming in and taking our jobs just because they'll work for minimum wage and they won't ask for more, because we've grew up here. This is what they call our country, our land.
I don't reckon that. I reckon like
there
shouldn't be any illegal immigrants. Like, why are they illegal at the end of the day?
Yeah, they should be welcomed.
Yeah, there is their world. Why should there be barriers for different countries? If they want to come over here, then they can come over here. We can go over there. Like, there shouldn't be illegal immigrants.
I wasn't arguing that. I was arguing the fact that they come over here and take the jobs which we now can't get, because it's harder for us to get jobs.
Yeah, but you can always create jobs.
Yeah, but like how? How would you just create jobs?
For anything. Like, you could like create.
Yeah, but what do you need to create a business?
You don't need anything. All you need is a bit of creativity and a bit of motivation.
Yeah, but how are you going to get the building? Until everything changes,
you don't need a building.
You need a building.
You can't do it unless you have.
Start off small.
Yeah, you start off small and then eventually grow, and then that's your life sorted. You created a job for yourself, and there's no argument whether.
People need to create jobs and stop moaning that there are no jobs around them.
Yeah, because all everyone's doing is sitting down and saying, "Oh, there's no jobs about. I can't do it. I can't get a job. I can't earn no money." Get off your ass, create a job, and do something with your life instead of just moaning. Because you see it on the news. Oh, there ain't no jobs about. There's no jobs. Blah blah blah. Make a job. Make something happen. Make some money. You don't even need to have a job to make money to earn an income. You can do anything to earn an income as long as it's within morals. Everyone just needs to wake up, smell the coffee.
Smell the bun.
Smell the coffee.
I think there is going to be even less jobs around than there is now.
Yeah.
I think
a lot more, a lot less. Like,
I think
none.
I think the future is going to be quite dark, to be honest.
It's going to get a lot worse before it starts getting better.
Yeah.
It's going to get a lot worse.
Unless people make a stand, it's going to just get worse because, like, no one's standing against it, so they'll just keep pushing it a little bit further.
Because they know they can get away with it without anyone retaliating.
Yeah.
Like, take France for example. They said, right, we're going to ban smoking. Everyone in France stood up and said, no, we want to smoke in pubs, we want to do that. They got what they wanted. All we need is for people to stand up for what they want and stop hiding, and we will achieve something.
I feel like we need to make like the rules, not just Parliament.
But everyone needs to make the rules. It needs to be a joint decision.
Yeah, like everyone needs like to contribute like to what they want, like for this country, for our country.
Because then it'd be a fair.
Not just let some like posh like boys that went to university like don't make all the decisions for us.
Yeah, because then everyone will agree on it and it'll be all fair.
Yeah.
And also, people need to stop fearing the government, and they need to realise that the government should fear us, because we outnumber them so badly that they need to fear us.
And we're the only thing that makes this country run.
Yeah.
So
If it was just the government, then there would be no country. There would
be no government.
There would be no money. There would be nothing, because we are the fuel for the car.
Country.
We are the fuel for the car.
We're the future. Us, the future, the generations, like the older generations, are like gone now. We're the new generation.
We are
so
the future.
They should be respecting us. They should treat kids not like babies. They should treat them like adults, because they're the people that are gonna carry on our country. They're our future. They're the country's future. But then they categorize us and call us chavs and that just because of the way we dress. But really, like, they just need to sit everyone down and just make a decision on what everyone would make everyone happy, and then everyone will be happy and sorted. Like, there don't need to be any laws, any systems. All people need to know is not to cause harm or rob anyone or hurt anyone.
Yeah.
And then
it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be sorted.
But the future is going to be bright. Eventually.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
You wanna blow up planes and blow up cars. You wanna blow up trains and blow up bars. Take a center stage, you're a star. You wanna see the world torn apart. World torn apart. World torn apart. World torn apart. See the world torn apart. World torn apart. World torn apart. Do you really wanna blow up planes and blow up cars? Do you wanna blow up trains and blow up bars? You wanna share your pain and blow up stars? You wanna see the world torn apart? You wanna blow up planes and blow up cars? You wanna blow up trains and blow up bars? Take a center stage, you're a star. You wanna see the world torn apart? You really wanna blow up planes and blow up cars? Do you wanna blow up trains and blow up bars? You wanna share your pain and blow up stars? You wanna see the world torn apart? You wanna blow up planes and blow up cars? You wanna blow up trains and blow up bars? Take a center stage, you're a star. You wanna see the world torn apart?